I'm so excited for today's vlog. Okay, so this is not the update that I wanted to be giving in this vlog. My eyes are literally so red from crying. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I make food and fitness content. And if you're not new here, welcome back to the channel. If you can't tell from the smile, I'm so excited for today's vlog. This vlog is going to be a race day vlog. I am running my second official half marathon of the year, and it's not just like any half marathon. Like, this is probably one of the most pinch me and like exciting races that I will probably ever get to take part in. So if you can't already read my t-shirt, I'm running the Nike After Dark Tour in Los Angeles. So in case you haven't heard, Nike basically, it's honestly like the coolest thing in the whole entire world. Number one, it's female only. Also, running it with Nike is like so incredible. So fun backstory, I feel like I'm like jumping ahead 10 steps. Let me jump back. The Nike After Dark tours, if you haven't seen them, they've been going around loads of different cities around the world, and they run through the night, and then there's like a party afterwards. So this is going to be a very different half marathon for a few reasons. Like I just said, female only, full vibes. Second is it's in the evening. I don't think I've ever run a half marathon after like 7 a.m. I feel like, especially if you've seen me running my races last year in LA, they all start at the butt crack of dawn. Like, I've been up at 3 a.m. whereas this one's going to be a little bit weird. So I was like really excited to vlog it because we can spend the whole day together pre-half marathon. I do kind of feel like it's going to be more fun because we can fit more food in before we run. That was my main thought process. But they have arrived in LA, and I'm so excited because I had actually signed up for this race as soon as I saw about it. I was like, this sounds so exciting. And then crazy, Nordstrom, which is a huge department store here in America, approached me with Nike and were like, would you like to run it with us? So, I mean, I was already doing it anyway, but now like I'm being sponsored by Nordstrom and Nike to run this half marathon, which like actually like blows my mind when you think about like the scale of like Nike as a brand, like the fact that they have like seen me and been like, oh, like, would you want to run our half marathon sponsored by us? Like, absolute no-brainer. And yeah, I'm just so excited, and it just feels like the excitement starts today. So today is actually bib pickup, and normally I feel like bib pickup is like you pop into like a bit of an expo, you get a bib. They have like a whole activation going on, so I was like, I need to start the vlog today because I feel like I need to take you guys through the whole thing with me. Like, we need to see everything. But I'm definitely not racing this. I feel like my running over the past few weeks has been good, but like I was away, I haven't been super consistent, and to be honest, like that does make me feel a little bit nervous just within myself. Like, I know I'm gonna do it, but within myself, I was like, there's no point me setting myself like a time goal or anything. Like, I'm just gonna go out, and like I'm so excited to be a part of it. So this is just gonna be vibes. Like, I just wanna take you guys with me, show you this incredible experience, show you me having fun and putting like absolutely no pressure on myself. Like, if I finish in 2 hours, I finish in 2 hours. If I finish in 3, I finish in 3. Like, if I wanna walk, I'll walk. If I wanna take a look at like the fun stations they have along the way and like have a bit of a dance party, I'm gonna do that. This is not a time pressure thing for me. This is also the last like race half marathon I'm gonna be doing before my marathon training block. So I was like, we might as well enjoy it because it's about to get very serious, and I'm pushing that to that end of the month. This end of the month is vibes and fun. So I've got my cold brew. Let's get in the car, go and see what's going on. Hey guys, I'm at the expo. This is like insane. It's on the rooftop of like the Grove car park, but just like look. I'm just waiting in line and I'm gonna get a t-shirt. So I think I'm just waiting in this line because there's like different activations, and then I'm also gonna grab a t-shirt. It might be the t-shirt that I already have on, but I also got my wristband, which was for the concert. She was like, you can either have floor or like seating 100. And I was like, I want to be on the floor, so I'm gonna be on the floor for Dochi by myself. What a vibe. I did abandon the t-shirt line because I was like, I already have a t-shirt. It's kind of being a bit greedy, and also the line was very, very long. But now in the queue for, I think it's called Fleet Feet. It's kind of like running accessories because I need to get a running belt because I obviously have a vest, but I can't wear that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got another new toy yesterday and it's extremely squeaky, but look at this. Already ripped part of its arm off. She has her very own Nala. Leave it. This is Nala's current obsession. But yeah, it doesn't just have a squeaker in the belly, it's a squeaker in like the head, the arms, the ears. But good morning guys. Guys, we are I'm gonna have to take that off for if it's gonna keep squeaking. Okay, we're gonna Oh my god, we're gonna just put... Let's just play with the shark. Let's play with the shark. Come on. What's this? We're just gonna put Piggy up here just for 10 minutes. She's just in jail for 10 minutes. Look, what's this? Go get this. Go, go, go. Good morning, guys. We are running a half marathon today. We're running a half marathon this evening, and that means we have the whole day to prepare ourselves. So it feels very weird because normally if I'm running a half marathon, I'm like kits laid out. I'm basically running it already. Like it's 8 a.m. right now. I would be running already because that's how it normally works in LA. Today, I got to have a little bit of a lie until 7:30. And now the world is my oyster. So I'm thinking today is just gonna be a huge focus on food. Like I'm gonna use this completely to my advantage. No, I'm using this completely to my advantage, and I'm gonna be making sure that I'm just extremely fueled and extremely hydrated for the day ahead. So I'm gonna start my morning with a litre of water. I've got a litre in my Stanley Flask here. I'm also gonna have some electrolytes. I've just got my little electrolyte in here. But yeah, I'm gonna have 2 pieces of sourdough toast this morning. I'm kind of thinking what I'm gonna do is if I'm eating at home, I'm just gonna be like doubling up on my meals. So I'm just gonna be eating double the food. So normally I would have a piece of toast every morning before I go and have a morning coffee. But I think I'm gonna do double toast. We'll take this on a walk, but I think what we'll do is we will walk ourselves to get a coffee and a pastry too. I think that's the plan of action this morning. Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. Come on then. You can have the big rock. Ready? Steady? Go. Crazy girl. I am also going to be getting my nails done today. If you can't tell, these look horrendous. So I was like, today's a fun... I am going to have to take the squeaker out. Today's a fun day to get some fun half marathon nails too, while we have all the time in the world. Okay team, ready for a walk and some caffeination. I'm like, do I have a coffee at like before I run? I feel like I should do. I feel like I should get some like extra caffeine in me. Right, come on. Let's go get a coffee. Okay, I'm gonna try and... Okay, this is not the update I wanted to be giving on this vlog. And I want to preface this by saying like she is fine, like Nala is fine, but basically I'd got that pastry this morning. It was like a chocolate croissant, and I've come in and I didn't have time to eat it, so I was like, I'll leave it on the side and eat it when I get back. And I've got to get my stupid nails done, and I've come back and Nala's just like managed to get a hold of it on the side, which is like so completely my fault. Like I'm so annoyed at myself that I left it up there. And she's just eaten it. So obviously I've panicked a bit, like, oh my god, like dogs can't eat chocolate, like it's really toxic for them. So I called the vet. They like just bring her in like straight away. So they've ended up having to like make her sick, which makes me so sad because I'm like, that's completely my fault that she's now not well. So like they made her sick just to like get it out of her system. And then they just said like, because they're not sure like obviously how much chocolate was in it, what kind of chocolate was in it, like the best thing to do is just like keep her in all day and like monitor her and put like on IVs and stuff so you can just like get her fluids back up. I'm just so upset with myself because like that was not like her fault, like that's completely my fault. And like just so, I just feel so bad that she's had to be sick because of me. She's literally like my little baby, and the thought of her being sick makes me feel so sad. So I've just had to take her, and they just want to watch her over the day, and then she needs to be like monitored like all night just to make sure like she doesn't get sick or anything happens. So obviously I think without a shadow of a doubt, like I'm not going to be going to the run because I just literally can't bear the thought of not being the person that picks her up from the vet and looks after her this evening, especially when like I'm the reason she's there. And like they said she is fine, and like they like got it up and they think that they saw like what it was, so they were reassuring me that she is going to be fine. They just want to make sure that she's just like feeling her best when she leaves. I just feel so sad that she's like there literally because of like my fault if I've just fucking put it in a cupboard or something. I just don't know why I didn't think. Absolute no chance in hell I could go and run, and now I feel bad because I feel like I'm letting people down for work, but I'm just also like, those things like don't matter. Like, she matters, she's like everything, and I know she's gonna be fine, but like that still doesn't mean that like there's any chance that I'll be leaving her this evening. It also really sucks because my family are at a wedding today, so I don't want to call my mum, but you know when your mum's the only person you want to speak to. It's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna keep myself busy around the house until I can go and pick her up. I think I can pick her up in like 5 hours before they close. Would you look who is back home and absolutely full of beans, which we absolutely love to see. When I picked her up, they said she's like doing so much better. They said she hasn't been sick or had any like high heart rate feedback from obviously the heart rate machine. I'm not a vet, but her heart rate is normal. She hasn't been sick, and they're not like too concerned about her. They were just like, she'll just need to come home and not really have like a big dinner and just sleep. Thank God, like actually thank God. And I know that probably in the grand scheme of things, the amount of chocolate she ate like wasn't a lot in a croissant for her to like get sick, but you just like obviously assume the worst. Like that was just pure panic in my head and just horrible. Like I've never had anything like that with Nala, so it was just like really horrible, and like I just always think the worst anyway, yet alone like feeling responsible, which I was responsible for like that. Like I'm completely responsible, that was completely on me, and like I just feel so awful that like she had to go through that because of me. Makes me feel really bad and really sad, but like will never ever happen again. I guess like it's a horrible lesson to learn. But the race is currently setting off, which is like sad, but I think it's one of these things like there is nowhere else on earth I would rather be right now than like with Nala, especially when she's just been a bit poorly. She just keeps licking where they've like obviously had to shave her arms, put the catheter in. It's okay. You know, like this isn't the first race I've missed, it won't be the last, and you know there'll be more like this in the future. That's the thing, like it's not the last half marathon I'll ever be able to do, and I definitely still want to do a half marathon like within the next few days, just to kind of do it, because I was really excited to like push myself and have the challenge and just run it. So I obviously like hopefully we'll just watch Nala this evening, and hopefully all binding well like tomorrow or the day after I'll just do a solo half marathon, because at the end of the day like it's not about the medal at the end or whatever, it's about like the accomplishment within yourself. Like that's what I'm trying to tell myself. So yeah, it's sad that I'm not going to be running alongside everyone this evening, but I'm sure that everyone will have a fantastic time, and I'll be watching from afar and cheering on from the sofa instead. But yeah, I will rejoin you guys probably tomorrow morning and just do like a little Nala check-in with you all. Good morning, guys. I was editing the vlog yesterday and I was like, oh my goodness, like obviously like yesterday just wasn't a good day, and you know, with a new sleep and a new day comes a new opportunity, I guess. And I just didn't want to sign the vlog off on like a pretty sad and solemn note. And I actually went to bed and I was like, listen, if I wake up and I think Nala's fine, like maybe I'll just get up and like do the half marathon. And if I'm being completely honest with you, like that's just, I just feel a bit like emotionally hungover, you know, and you feel a bit like drained from being a bit upset. Oh, she's getting a bit huffy. It's okay, be caught in this. I just, right as rain. She's literally right as rain. Right as rain to the point where last night when I was eating my dinner, she was trying to eat it off my plate. And I was like, have we learned nothing? Have we not been traumatized enough today to realize there's human food and there's dog food, and we need to stick you to dog food, bless you. But yeah, I woke up and I was like, maybe I'll like, you know, do the half marathon by myself and all of that. But I just like, my mind wasn't there, and I definitely want to do it within the space of like the next few days, because like I trained and I was so excited to do it, but today just like really didn't feel like that day. Like I just felt like I just need to do something a little bit lower impact. So here we are. I've actually driven down to Malibu. So the PCH, which is the big kind of like road that connects like Santa Monica and kind of like LA to Malibu, is now back open since the fires. So I thought, why don't I just take advantage of that and I'll drive Nala down to a hiking spot. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to go and do, I think it's called Coral Canyon Park Loop. That's what we're gonna do. It's a little bit gloomy, it's a little bit cold, but this is what I'd planned to do this morning anyway. I was gonna do like a walk to kind of like stretch my legs, and I was like, let's just keep ticking, keep moving, stick to the original plan. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do today. But yeah, she's definitely feeling so much better, which is so nice. She literally is just like
back to her usual crazy self. So I'm just feeling very happy, and I thought, you know what a treat to take both of us out on a nice, nothing crazy, we're not doing a crazy hike, trust me, just like a nice easy breezy hike. Was not exactly the hike that I was kind of hoping for. I think in hindsight, coming down to Malibu just as the PCH has opened and doing a hiking route that probably hasn't been hiked in a very long time, like, may not have been the best idea, because it was very overgrown, and it was getting to the point where like the tumbles you would have seen, or like the weeds, were kind of like coming up to like my eye length, and I was like, I don't really like that, because you do get like mountain lions. That probably sounds very dramatic, but you do get mountain lions and you do get coyotes and like snakes, and I was like, I'm kind of like by myself out here with my puppy, and like I feel a bit eerie, like I just felt a bit weird. I was like, no one can see me now, so I was just a bit like, you know what, let's just turn around and walk back. So it was a 25-minute hike, but I'm kind of like, I don't really feel like we're done yet. I kind of feel like we've driven all this way, we might as well get something else in. So I have this app called AllTrails. If you don't have it, it is great. They have like a free subscription that I'm currently on, and it just shows you hiking routes around you. So I'm just trying to do it, but I don't actually really have any service around here. Okay, Solstice Canyon Loop. It's 7 minutes away. Right, 7 minutes drive. Let's go do this one and then we'll be done. Just like that, we're back home. Okay, Nala, excuse me. We have returned from our walk. That was actually so nice, and definitely like so. What is going on here? Let me move. Does anyone else's dog get like post-walk zoomies? Because I think that's what she's having right now. She just needs some extra attention. But yeah, that was so needed. I think we probably just needed to like get out, get some fresh air, and just have like a little trot around. I used to always like take music when I go on hikes, but I actually just love like not being like stimulated by anything, because I feel like in life we're just constantly stimulated. Like I'm constantly listening to a podcast or music, or there's TikTok, my phone's in my hand, I'm on my camera, like anything like that. So it was just really nice to just like literally just walk around and just think about life, think about thoughts, and be very, 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 very present. I did obviously post on Instagram last night about not doing a run, and I can't even explain like how nice everyone's messages were this morning. Just really kind messages. People were like really looking out for Nala and like just like wishing her the best, and it just feels really like lovely to have that many people that also love her as much as I do, but also just like the validation from people being like, oh my goodness, like I left this out for my dog and I left this out for my dog. Like, you know, I still don't feel like the best dog mom in the world, but like I definitely don't feel like the worst anymore. And I think it's just like these things just happen, and at the end of the day, like she's okay, and we can have a giggle about it, we can make a funny TikTok about it now, and we can just like move past it. And it is not a mistake that I would ever make again, and it's just like a tough lesson to learn. But at least like she wasn't like too poorly in the end. She was just full of beans when we were running around today. But yeah, I'm gonna sign the vlog off here. Hopefully it ended on like a bit of a lighter, more wholesome note than it started on. Well, didn't start on, it started high, and then we just crashed down, and then we've kind of built it back up. But hopefully next week's vlog will be full of fun and joy. So my parents are actually coming to visit me for the first time since I've lived in LA. They've never been to California. They've obviously never even met Nala. They've never been to the house. Like, it's so incredibly exciting. I genuinely could like pee myself with excitement. I genuinely can't wait. I have so much like exciting stuff planned. Like the itinerary is jam-packed. I have planned us hopefully the trip of a lifetime, so that they just have like the best time in the whole entire world. And yeah, can't wait. And obviously I'll take you guys along for the journey, and I'm definitely gonna vlog it, because I was thinking like, wow, like this will be such a special trip, and how much more special will it be that I can rewatch the vlog documenting the whole thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. Sorry for the tears. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.